Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So yes, you see this, we are 1, 2, 3 punch board on my thing. So yes, this has been around forever, but I just got one, so it's new to me. So I want to have fun making some packaging, and I thought I would use this new stamp set by Maymay, but we're going to just make some little small packages like this that I think are super cute, and we're going to decorate it. So, it's a great way to use up paper packs or stash that you just don't normally, use, just to get rid of them. So I had bought this last year at Hobby Lobby, and I do a candy theme, so I thought, oh, that's really cute with the peppermints and all, but I didn't use it. And it is double-sided, and it is really cute. And for these, you don't have to use double-sided paper, but, why not? I have it. Let's use it. So I thought, since it's a poinsettia stamp set, they had this paper. So I was like, ooh, got to use that one. Okay. So first thing we got to do is we are going to use this box. The small box with the paper size is number 6 inches. So we're just going to cut the branding strip off and make sure this is actually 6 inches. Because sometimes when you cut it off, it's still a little bigger. So just make sure you measure it at 6 and don't just cut the branding strip off. So there we go, 6 inches. See, if I would have gone right around that white line, it would have been bigger than 6 inches. So I'm glad I didn't. And we're going to turn it just to make sure it's square, and it is. Yes, so we're good. I love scoreboards, and I love using these making little boxes and stuff. And then I just love using up paper. Like when I got this thing, I sat down and I just made like all these little boxes. I made that one. I have a couple at my booth. This also makes these cute. This is why I got it, because the girls at Craft Acropolis were making these, and then they stack them and put ephemera in them. And I was like, oh my gosh, how cute. But then I got it here and I was like, I can make a bunch of boxes. What am I going to use them for? I don't know, but it's fun to make. So these would actually be cute. The style we're making today, you could actually not tie it this part closed in a bow. You could make a little knot on it like this. And then you hang it on the tree, and you could almost use it as an advent. So we're going to decorate it today, but if you put numbers on it and then hang this on the tree, then you could have like a little advent on your tree where every day you open a box. So that would be really cute. All you'd have to do is make 24 of these. So look, go buy one paper pad from Hobby Lobby. Y'all know these are, oh wait, this isn't Hobby Lobby. This is Michael's. Oops. Anyway, so about $6. Put you some little candies in here. Get you some little number stickers or other decoration. And that'd be a super cute way to use these boxes. So these are a lot of fun. So it says we're going to start on the S line here. And then hold on, I got to get I find this, I use Teflon bold folders. But I find the tool that comes with it works the best because you got to kind of get in there. So I'm actually going to use that. So the first thing I like to do is, and everybody knows how to use, I would think everybody knows how to use one of these punch boards because, I'm way back in history with this thing. They've been around forever. So we're just going to score on those lines, and then we turn it. And then we're going to punch it, and we're going to score it on those 2 lines again. Then we're going to turn it and punch. Oops. Move my paper. Hopefully it don't have to be perfect. Oops, I almost forgot the second line. I'm a little out of it today. Y'all, I've been like not feeling well, and I just feel so disconnected. Like my brain feels all mushy, and I don't know, is this what they call brain fog? I'm really not sure. Not sure about this. Okay, so then you have to flip it over, and then we're going to punch again. Flip it. So we're punching off that one side we can't do when we're going the other way. So you just turn it. All right, and so now this is what we have. I don't know if y'all can see the score lines on there. There they are. There's the score lines. So now for this style of box, and this thing does have a corner rounder on it, but I'm not using that one. That one drives me crazy. So I'm going to use my ancient one from Creative Memories. And I'm going to go around and punch all of the corners like this. Now for this style box, this one wants us to cut the flaps. So for that, so y'all can see it on camera. You're gonna do the ones opposite each other. So we're going to do, let me go it on the other side. We're gonna do this line. It's telling us to do this line and this line. Oh my goodness. Why do none of my pencils right? I swear, if I have a pencil on my desk, it has no point on it. I don't know why I have them. Oops. This one's not going to look that pretty, y'all. What's up with that? Okay, I'm making a mess of this. Anyhow, so we are going to cut this one. And then we are going to cut this one. And these instructions, if you buy this thing, are in there. But, you know, why not make a video about it, right? All right, so we cut all the way to where those score lines meet on all the sides. Now, it doesn't say to do this part, but I'm doing this part because I don't like how big these tabs are. So I come back and I cut off half of this tab. It's too big, too bulky, don't like it. To me, it works better with this without that. So we're just going to cut all that off. And then we need to fold all of our lines and crease them. I like to go from the outside in. I just redid my video, y'all, for the snowflake thing, because that was not good yesterday. I don't know why I posted it. I don't know why I did it. Sometimes you just get excited because I've been sick, so I hadn't made a video in a while. And y'all, I know some people said they wanted to see my craft room when it was done, but it's not done. I got it a lot picked up, but not a whole lot picked up. All right, so for this one, now that I have it all done, I want to go ahead and punch holes. I like doing it at this part. So we're just going to come back and we're going to punch a hole in each one of these sides, the little flap. Like that. Now, I know I said I was doing this on the outside so it'd match the stamp set. Think that's going to be too much? I don't know. We're just going to go with it. So I like to, for this one, so you're going to put glue on these tabs here. You can use sticky tape. I like glue because glue doesn't dry right away. And so if I mess up, I can fix it. Sticky tape, once you stick it, it's stuck. So we're just going to come through, line up those sides. You want to get the sides lined up. See, I can kind of work with it some. If it was sticky tape, wherever it landed, that's where it's going to stay. I mean, you can move it, but you're going to probably tear the paper. So once I get it lined up, then I lay it down. And I learned this from Maymay. But you take it and you apply some pressure to it. Make sure it's all straight. All right. Now we have our cute little box. He's so cute. And for this little box, y'all, I'm in love with whatever this is. It's like this little thread, ribbon, cord. I don't know which one to call it, but I love it. And it's so easy to work with. So this, I like how the thing shows you do it to close it up. You go in, and then you go to this one. Yeah, and I never knew to do it this way because this like really snugs it up. So look what you learn when you read the directions. I mean, it's amazing. Okay. When you read the directions, you can just figure out all kinds of stuff. So that's where you'll close it up once. And then, like I said, let's just do a little. And you can, at this point, you can put a bow in it. But let's try the Advent idea. So we're just going to make this a little hanger, right? A little hanger. We're going to trim that off. Look at that. Now, we're going to make... Oh, I cracked it. I must have did it too tight. Anyway, don't do that. So, we're going to make a little decoration right here. We're going to use this stamp set from Maymay, and I'm going to use the stamp wheel because I'll have the Misties, but I like the stamp wheel because it doesn't take as much room. So I really like that. We're going to use this Memento ink. Really not that crazy about using it for this application, but it's the closest ink I have. So we're going to use Ladybug, and does that really match that? Not really. Let's use Rhubarb Stalk. Maybe that'll match better. And Cottage Ivy. Why not? Why not? Okay, so now we have those. And we are going to use our VersaFine for the outline. And I have not used this stamp set yet. So let's hope I do it right. Of course, Maymay has a video on how to use it, but do we think I watched it? No. So we're just jumping in there. We are going to start with the outline. I just find, for me, that's the easiest way to line up layering stamps. And she may have a different way on the website, but that's how I'm going to do it. And so we'll put that down. Get it on. It did still have some ink on it, but that's going to be okay. Ink it up. Then you want to put it in, kind of slide in here. Press it. I have an impressible. I always forget about it. It's way over there. You can use that with this too. That is gorgeous. This is the pigment ink, so it works. It sits on top of the paper, and this, the VersaFine, if you don't have it, oh, it's the best. It is the best. All right, so we're going to take that one off and put it in our pack because I'll set it on my desk and not be able to find it. So now we're going to do our leaves. So let's see how we line it up. Like I said, I don't think I've said it yet, but I can't put my head over the camera, so it may not be perfectly lined up. But, so we have that lined up. I'll put it on. Now, I'm going to be using dye ink, and the dye ink's going to look really funny at first because this is a very thick paper I'm using, so it has to like soak into the paper. All right. I want to get the VersaFine Clear inks because they're pigment colored ink. I really want those, but I haven't gotten them yet. All right, so now we're going to stamp this down. I don't think I lined this up very well. We're going to see. Put some more ink on it. Got some ink in the middle. And we're just going to lay that out. All right, I really don't think I did that right, but we're going to keep going. Then now we need our outer petals. All right, I think that is correct. And if anything doesn't stamp right, y'all, it is definitely user error. It is not these stamps. Maymay makes very good high quality stamps. So it is most definitely user error. So let's ink it up with the rhubarb. And we're not going to get very good coverage right now because it is a dye ink and this is the first time I'm using this stamp. So we're going to have to go back. And I'm not lined up perfect, and it could be the stamp as far as my placement, and it could also be that the paper moved. All right. And that's going to spread out. Y'all see how our green is already looking better? So now we got that one cleaned off. Let's put it back on our thing so we don't lose it. And now we're going to do the center part of the flower. Not like the center, but these little petals here. There we go. If you look, the little lines on the inside of there, they match up with those lines. I'm sure Maymay made this easier to do. And if I probably would just watch the tutorial, I'd be like, oh my gosh, how easy. But I'm hard-headed and I don't do that. This is me saying that after I was just like, hey, read the directions. Never said I made sense. Ah, this paper. My mat is very sticky. It's not the mat's fault. It's this paper's fault. I promise y'all. All right, so now ink up this one. And you could use 2 different colors of ink. I just did this all in one color because, you know. And remember that ink's going to spread out. All right, let's see. Very pretty. And like I said, I don't think I did this 100% right. It is not the stamp's fault. It is my fault. So next thing I'm going to do is fussy cut this out. So that's all cut out. So we're just going to put this on our little box. All right, so I just wanted to pop in to let y'all know that I went and watched Maymay's video and it was total user error. She did it and it turned out great. So make sure you go watch the video and know what you're doing and don't be like me and just wing it. So we glue this on here. That looks so pretty. So this could be a little gift, or you could put, like I said, with the Advent thing, you could put a decoration on one side and the number on the other side. I was thinking this is another option. I have the Vellum, and I'm going to stamp on it with this archival ink. Now, Vellum, you cannot use that VersaFine that we were using because it would probably never dry on the Vellum unless you heat embossed it with some like clear embossing powder, which you could do. So get that lined up. I'm still getting used to this stamp wheel, guys. It's really not a hard tool to use. It's just the... All right, I messed that up because I did not have the stamp wheel lined up. So let's try this again. So there's always a learning curve to new tools. So what I keep not doing is you got to make sure it's in the little spots. There we go. All the little spots before you press it down, because I'll press it down and I don't have the back, these little back legs. Hold on, let me move it up some. I don't have this one put in and then it messes it up. All right, so we need more ink on that. And I'm going to make sure I have it. There we go. I have them all in. Does not want to get that one little part over there. Let me see. Let's try to say, get that part. Hopefully I'm not shaking my whole desk. I don't know. It doesn't like that one leaf. Which leaf is that? I think it's that one. Let's go back at it. Get that one leaf. I also, on the colored one, I did go back and stamp the center because undoubtedly there was a center I was supposed to stamp on it, and I did not do that. All right, let's hope this one leaf gets inked up. Awesome, that looks better. This is probably not dry yet. So let's see. It's still a little wet. I'm not going to cut it as tightly as I did the other one. Try not to touch it because I don't think it's dry all the way. All right. So that's also a gorgeous image, and I think that almost looks better on this really busy box. But look, you put that on there and it has the pattern showing through. put a little bit of the, I think this would dry on here. Some little Nuvo shimmer pen on it. Is it shimmering? I can't tell. Oh, wait. Yep, I got a whole bunch of it. So we're just going to spread that out because, ooh, I got a lot of that. I don't even know if that's going to dry, y'all. So we got some shimmer. It may never dry. Okay. I didn't even expect that thing to still work. I've had it forever. So put that on there. Look up. Or I had bought these last year from Hobby Lobby. And these would be cute. Or you could use dies. I have this 100,000-year-old lollipop number dies. And that would be cute to cut out. That's a good size number. Yeah, I'm going to keep everything in the original package kind of person. But these would be really cute to cut out and put on the boxes too for Advent. Put little treats in them. But I'm just going to put one of these on here. I know we haven't used number 1, but I'm going to put number 2 because I think it looks better on this box. So anyway, there you go. 2 little gift boxes made with our 1, 2, 3 punch board, which has been around forever, and Maymay stamp set, our little Advent idea. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.